Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This week, we've got a pair of teams who come in on different paths. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
I can't play at all, man. I'm terrible. My connection was so bad. Hopefully, this is the first game I'm playing since I got one. Before, I couldn't even get into PC, so since I ran this line, it's a lot better, obviously. It's meant to be. You need time or no? You want me to? Oh, come on. All right. Why you was on? You went. What's good, man? Yeah, how you doing? All right. Can't complain, I guess. Can't complain, I guess. You know. Oh, man. Did you sim your last game or something? No. You might have to, it might be under them coaching things. Them subs or whatever. Damn, Blaze ass 0-3 again. Oh yeah, he don't. He said he'd get it back Thursday, right? Man. Yeah, I have no clue. Right. What happened with GR? He got work came up or something? He got go on work meeting or something? Oh yeah, it makes sense. Reactions there, I see you. Yeah, you better argue that shit. You gonna get my ass for first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. A look at the starting side for the offense, and Brandon Marshall.
I think the thing that impresses me most about Brandon Marshall is his strength. How he runs his routes, how he wins against defensive backs downfield, how it's so tough to keep him from getting the football.
Second down following the incompletion. And on the ground they go with a running back. And an alley to run. A big pickup there on the run. 31 yards. All week in practice, they stressed grounding, pounding the football, and they really executed it well there to get the first down.
That usually means getting back to being physical in practice, because when you emphasize pounding the football, it doesn't really come together unless you practice it the same way you're going to play it in the game. That means more bodies, more pads, and a whole lot of popping last week, and they got it done in the game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourself. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
Yeah.
They'll throw now with Hackenberg. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down.
Yeah, that's different.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Here we go.
Throwing, Hundley. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And the defense for New York.
Calvin Pryor is exactly what you're looking for in a safety who polices the middle of the field.
Here we go. Flex round.
Now Hundley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
That's taken it around the 40. He won't go down. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come out here in the eye. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Hackenberg sets up the screen to Forte. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
I think awareness and what is that? Carrier.
After the made field goal back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, really?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Oh. I never
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's West. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Yeah, I do. Just the roast of the shit, but this shit, I'm not kidding about that.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now.
Come on, let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
That's perfect speed for safety, though. Niggas think you need 90-speed safety, bro.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Now that's too much. It's too low.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, so he's still out there for how long?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Oh, yeah,
They'll
you got
take
Calvin
it.
Pryor, too, though,
I
right?
like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
Right.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Shift together here from the D-line. The first down throw for Hackenberg. He's got time.
Oh, baby.
Almost
James.
intercepted.
What are you doing, bro?
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception.
I played
and
the Raiders.
that should have been the second one.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
So it is what it is.
They'll come out
But,
in the pistol.
This dude, you want to talk about coverage.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
I'll be bad
Looking for a
sometimes.
crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
You know what plays
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
But my shit was definitely lagged out. I know where the play's going, but I couldn't use it. I couldn't control anything.
And he's got Peak. And a gain there of 11 yards.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Fresh set of
That's
downs
a good
here.
little portion, man.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Hackenberg on second down. Peak's got it over the middle. 23 yards on the play.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
2 touchdowns?
That play almost seemed like a baseball play.
Bro,
see
I
ball,
couldn't play
hit
no
ball.
more.
But
I
in this
wouldn't play
case,
no more. I'm
see
good
guy
with
with ball, tackle guy with ball.
I couldn't put myself through that.
It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Second down, Hackenberg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.
If you come out 4 wide, he comes out at 4-3.
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive
Right, of course you ain't got no problems with it because you will eat that shit up. You happy you calling that. Fuck you mean you ain't got no problems with it? Like, it's a question if you got some
It'll
problems with
set
it.
up a 2nd and 7. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
You streaming a ground practice? I mean, that's his running game. You trying to get lessons from motherfuckers?
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Throwing Hundley. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside
Oh, no, I got
the
my phone
20.
right.
They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
Here we go. White 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Hundley steps away to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Given 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I didn't see
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Dang. Yeah, you was coming right off the edge, too. It probably been, that would have been a strip fumble automatic. Oh yeah, he didn't count him. Ridiculous right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
Thanks to man Zip. Hey, Zell out here playing for the Chiefs today.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
This nigga out here playing for the Chiefs today.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Turn that shit up.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Man.
They'll try to pound it in with West. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Kelsey out in the slot right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, you
Brett Hundley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, and his 9th on the year.
Wide open for the
And the
second,
Chiefs
but
are
there
able
was
to
no way
grow
to
their
get that throw.
lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It's nice to have him on the goal line.
It's fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Really nice to give you options, man.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Used speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
Second down, here's Hackenberg. That one complete to Anderson. And he's brought down after a good gain. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They go play action here on first down. Backing up. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. That'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved him and got some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye. On first down, this is Forte. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They start on the ground with West. And they're able to get this one across the 35. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Trying to press X to get past the 2-minute thing. Just press X on the play call screen.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Let's go. Flex round. Check. Let's go. Ohio. Let's see it. Flex round.
They'll set up a throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25.
Is that that same safety?
In for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
The cornerback had to be
he's
on
like
the
having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because there's such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
1-3.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Hey,
First down,
get his ass spanked by somebody.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get 17 yards there. And that leads to a New York first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Connection.
They come out here in the eye. Now Mostert. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
An extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Another run, this time Forte. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it'll be first down here after the run. Hackenberg now to throw on first. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield. He's sacked at the 46. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down following the run. On the ground, it's West again. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And he motions the wide receiver. And the play clock's running down. Now Hundley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing Hundley. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
I would lead him.
They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Overthrowing, or he'll be throwing it to the sideline where I have to do a tiptoe catch, and half the time that don't work. So I don't pass lead that.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the coach has decided to challenge his play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you do that and it works for you, you called a timeout.
So the call stands as
Oh, no,
is.
you
Not
did
only
challenge.
is that the case, now you're out
Bro,
of challenges,
your
too.
stuff
Which
must be
means
messed
that
up,
if
bro.
anything goes haywire
I've
and you
never
look
seen
out
that
and you want to
before.
get it
You've done it
corrected,
twice already.
you cannot unless it's within 2 minutes.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. He'll look to throw. He's got it to West on the dump-off.
See, if that's Jamal
It's an
Charles,
8-yard
boy, that might
pickup,
be a
and it'll be
touchdown.
second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Kelsey out in the slot right.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
3 down, 3 down. Let's go. Grind 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now is really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right. Right. You just want to talk about when you get home, so you don't got to talk about it twice. All right. So you don't got to talk about it twice. Man, I just threw a pick, man. That's bad. Gotta wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. Yeah. Say wrap it up to her. I want to hear you on the mic when you say some shit like that. Say we gotta wrap this up. Yeah, you made a good choice, my dude. These motherfuckers wouldn't have stopped clowning you, too. He said, disguise my grief. You stupid, man. Ain't no size. All right. I see Batty got this stream up. Who that? Who trying to duck Josh? Yeah, right. Right. He trying to take that heat off him. Trying to take the heat off him early.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Man, he got a weird schedule, is right.
Marshall will be the lone receiver right. They come out here in the I. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Hold him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Yeah, I was just supposed to be like a picture job. Damn, man. You look, damn.
And they'll go bootleg with Hackenberg.
Is he really
He's going to
57 years old?
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in your coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Fast running back. You hit the
8
hole
yards
right
still
away,
remaining here
then you
on
done fuck
3rd
up and went
down.
left to right and did a zigzag, all that shit. It fucked up the whole speed of him.
A give. This is Forte. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Returnable for Thomas.
Man.
So possession
that
goes
was a nice
over
hit.
here on the punt.
Man, I
and
just
that will
called the
come
play. I
the
didn't even
offense
know
as
I
they
called
take over. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if you're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. It's Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. To the right side, it's Kelsey. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
Last week?
That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now a first down following that long gain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Hundley. Dancing to his left. And some space here. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Oh, yeah, right.
Does an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
He was mad. Yeah, this nigga was online for showing up, you know, that he's not online.
He's got it to West on the
So
double.
people don't know, but he in practice.
And on this one, he'll
mode.
get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
9:30
It's
on
a
the dot.
gain of 7,
But
and it'll make it a second
we're supposed to
down.
play at 9:30.
At his
I hit him up
size,
at
he's a
9:15
smaller
and
back.
said, hey,
He can
you
get
want
him the
to
football.
knock it out real
He
quick.
can
It's
kind
not
of
like I
get
hit him
lost,
up
make
2 hours
someone
earlier or
miss.
nothing
It's
like
good
that.
for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
I'm like, thank you.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen for West. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass.
Yeah, dog.
Really well done.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. Looking to throw. That's complete. Right
no, he does talk about that
able
shit.
to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Right.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
Young under in here, man.
And maybe you try and find
Found
one of
a young
those special
king.
plays for one of your better players. And maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He gets it here to Peak. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down now after the pass completion. They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3.
Man, you a damn fool, Andrew.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Hey, the fucked up thing is he being 100% honest right now.
We're back now in KC. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
On 3rd down, Hackenberg. He's going to sling it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go. 1, 9. Ohio. 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 Flex round. Flex round.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for Kelsey on the... And intercepted. Wow. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And now out come the Jets. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Under pressure there, and Hackenberg is sacked. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
More chill.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They come out here in the eye. 3rd down, here's Forte. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So the run gets them the 1st, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And on the ground they go with the running back.
Yeah, I will.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's what I was
That was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one. There's plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired.
No, DR is good. DR is good. I can't lie about it. Man, I don't know.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Hackenberg from the gun on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and it brings up 4th down.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some
Hey, you got to pull that quote up and send it to me.
Pass and find open room.
Pull that shit up, Snapchat it, screenshot that shit and send it to us. For real.
Made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again.
Man,
Squeeze passing
yes.
lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
And
Yes,
here
me
comes
too.
Kansas City. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They come out here in the eye. The drive begins with a handoff to West. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Oh, fuck him.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here we go.
They'll run again here with West. And the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here we go.
Now Hundley. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Come on, let's go.
Throwing Hundley. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Right away. You don't want to hold the salt to you. You kept it right away.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
To throw now on first down. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it.
Yeah.
Instead, second down.
They said they used to do Operation
When
Sports.
offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes
that's what we're playing on right now. Ain't it 50? We got a
deep
couple ones at 51.
The defense
so
breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big
might
targets.
Be at 50 then.
Kelsey out in the slot right.
Let's go. 1, 9.
He'll try again with the arm here on nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
He was looking for Devin Smith that time, and it'll bring up third down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
We've got a 3rd and 11.
Man, I don't know. Man. I'm getting lucky, man, for real. Some of this shit.
From the gun, Hackenberg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So the D-line's going to spread out. To throw, Hackenberg. Take it, and that's caught inside the 30. 26 yards on the play there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hackenberg on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
Under.
Now West, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for West. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
It's
I know
what it's called,
now.
man, but fuck, I can't think of it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He gets this one away, and boy,
we can't
it's
let this
another
happen.
boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice move. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets take possession.
They put the cuffs on
New
your
York
ass.
set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback. But number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started? 3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now here comes Kansas City.
I got Burnett in a fucking trade.
We'll see if they can add to their
This
lead.
nigga got 5 interceptions. So I got him, and he had none of them.
This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They begin here with a run by West. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Join the chat, bro.
Kelsey out in the slot right.
Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a
EST.
screen pass. That's complete.
Nigga said EST.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Man, that's tough, man. Jeez.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Tough, man. That's tough.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
See?
And for a 3rd
Look at that
time tonight, he's
shit.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
To make it look closer.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to work his way down to the 16. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Red zone opportunity. On 2nd down, here's Hackenberg. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. One last shot here for Hackenberg. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Well, on the one side, if you try...
Yeah, that shit is bad. No.